Hello, 8th grade Earth Science. I wanted to give you an overview about the Socratic seminar that we're going to be having on Tuesday and Wednesday in class. We're going to spread it over 2 days to make sure we have no issues with technology and that everyone has enough time to talk. So be prepared to have the Socratic seminar on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I wanted to show you a few things to get you ready for the Socratic seminar. So there's a couple places that you're going to notice some deadlines. The first one would be that you're seeing that your guide for the Socratic seminar is due by Monday at the end of class, and that's when I need it in your folder, your personal Earth Science folder, so that I can check it. So you'll see here that the Socratic seminar guide's due at the end of class. Go ahead and put it in your personal folder and I will check it. Then, on Tuesday, the day of the Socratic seminar, we're all going to get online, and I've assigned who's going to go first, second, and third. So for the class that's blue, you're going to see here, this is on the document that is in the Unit 5 folder for your research topics. The number represents which groups will talk first. So here for the blue class, topics 1, emergency plans and protective wall design, and the other topic, 1, repair Bento Rodriguez, will be in the discussion. Okay? The discussion will last for 10 minutes, and only those 2 topics are allowed to talk, share their quotes, and tell us what the quote means to them. Then after 10 minutes, we'll take a minute or 2 to let the other groups get ready. Then the groups 2 will go. So 2, decontamination of the river, and 2, location of the mine, will go for another 10 minutes. Then group 3s will go on Wednesday. Okay, so that'll be better mining management, better maintenance schedule, and here for 3, return biodiversity. So this is for the blue class. If you scroll down on the document, this would be for the gold class. Also, you'll notice that there is a column that says listeners. This is going to be who is going to be listening to you specifically during the Socratic seminar. So they will not be during your 10-minute discussion time. They won't be allowed to talk at all. They're just listening to you. So, for example, the first column is when you're in the Socratic seminar. So this is the first Socratic seminar. These are the people, Lara, Sophie, Ariana, Daniel, and Andreas, that'll be going first. And these will be the people who will be listening to them. Okay? On the day of the Socratic seminar, or you could do it ahead of time, it's up to you, you're going to go into the Earth Science folder, and you're going to want to have a few documents open. If you are the ones talking, you're going to want to have your Socratic, your Socratic seminar guide open in front of you so that you can use your quotes when you talk. For those of you who are listeners, you're going to want to get this document and make a copy of it. So file, make a copy. And you're going to fill it out. So you're going to put your name here. So right there. And then you're going to put the name of who you are listening to. So the person in the Socratic seminar here. Then you're going to fill this out as the person talks during the Socratic seminar. So you're going to mark an X in the box that correlates with the person's skill. So for example, the first question, did I take an active role, speak in today's Socratic seminar? If the person that you're listening to did not, you would put an X here. If they did, you would put an X here. So you're going to fill these out for each of these questions. And then this last column here, what says please tally how many times I speak in the box. You can just use the letter L there to tally up how many times they spoke during their 10 minutes. This section is not for you, the listener. This is going to be for the person that you listen to. So when you're done doing this, you're going to share this document, your copy, with me and the person you listen to. Okay? And please make sure they're allowed to edit on it. So that's for the listener. You can find that document here in the Unit 5 folder. and it's called Socratic Seminar Skills Rubric. Okay? So those are the two things. On the day of the Socratic Seminar, you are going to want to focus on the skills of explaining your quotes that you think are important. So in the first topic, only these two groups for Gold's class will be talking. The rules are that everyone has their microphones off. Everyone, even if you're in the discussion, only turn on your microphone if you are about to discuss. Then when you're done talking, please turn your microphone back off. This will help with the noises and feedback that we sometimes hear, and then it makes us not be able to hear. There'll only be 10 minutes for these two groups to talk. After that, time is up, so you may not get to say all of your quotes. You may only get to say 2 great quotes, okay? So pick your favorite quotes that you think will help educate the audience the most first. When you state a quote, please make sure you cite who the source came from, where that quote came from. So Nature Magazine said, or Dr. Randolph from Nature Magazine said, and then you say the quote, and then explain what that quote meant to you concerning your topic. Why was it important to bring it up? After the Socratic Seminar on Wednesday, we will be writing a response, which I'll be explaining on Thursday, which will be what I'm actually grading for you in the sense of what's going in Mastery Connect. But if you do not talk in the Socratic Seminar, I will not be able to grade you. So you need to make sure you at least talk once in the Socratic Seminar. You are also allowed to ask questions in the Socratic Seminar. Here's an image that I want to show you of good conversation skills. So these are some prompts in this column that you could use in the Socratic Seminar. So one of the things that you guys are going to be doing is elaborating and clarifying. So you might say, after you do the quote, I think it means that, or in other words, this quote means. So these would be good ways to transition into your explanation so you can elaborate on what that quote meant to you. These could be some questions you could ask the person if you feel they are not elaborating enough to explain. So you might say, can you elaborate on what that quote means to you? Or what did you mean by, maybe there was a specific word in the quote you didn't understand. Can you tell me more about this? Or what makes you think that? Okay. So this column right here would be a good thing to work on in your discussion skills. Here would be another place, because it says for 3, support ideas with examples. So after you give your quote, you might say, for example, this makes me think that, or in the text it said that, or one case in this article showed that. So these are good prompts to transition into what the article or quote meant to you. So supporting your ideas with evidence here. So these are two areas I want you to focus on, elaborate and clarify, and supporting ideas with examples when you talk. Okay? All right, so remember, during the Socratic Seminar on Tuesday, everyone's mics are off. Unless you are going to talk, then talk. Turn your mic back off. Only people who are in the discussion group, so if it's your discussion group's turn, like Team 1, can talk. Everyone else can only listen. You can't even ask questions. The people who are listening will all be filling out a form like this based on this list here. And you can find this list in the Unit 5 folder. It's called Socratic Seminar Research Topics. Remember, during the Socratic Seminar, you can have this guide open so that you can read your quotes word for word, okay? And so you don't stumble over your words. If there's any questions at all, please let me know. And this is going to be really fun. I can't wait to hear what you guys have found out and researched.